Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Isiuwe. Let's get into it. Nobody is coming to save you in this world, especially not a wealthy man. So you are looking at the lives of Nara Smith, Ballerina Farm as somebody to people to look up to model your life after. Those people, they curate their lives. Those lives are heavily embellished for social media. And even if we want to now say that Nara Smith is living the most amazing life, her husband is wealthy, she says she's wealthy, let me be the first person to tell you that your idea of escaping poverty or building a name for yourself should not be attached to a man. It should not be attached to getting married. Again, it's not a bad thing to marry a wealthy man. Everybody wants to be a wealthy man. Everybody wants to be a groupie for a wealthy man. Even men like wealthy men. So the reality is that a lot of people are not going to ever get to that top 1% of people that are really, really wealthy. So let's say you manage, and I'm just trying to paint a picture here. Let's say you manage to meet the $10, the Dangotes, the Richard Bransons, the Bill Gates of the world. Like, you manage to be in their circle and you manage to woo them in and marry them, because to be very honest, most of them do not marry for love. Most wealthy people do not marry for love. And if you look at the history and look at the statistics and look at how many times they've been divorced and how many times, like, most of them, their marriages are businesses. They're not marrying you because you're really pretty. And if they're marrying you because you're really pretty, that is the business proposal. Like, that is the arrangement for it. No, I'm not saying that wealthy people don't fall in love or wealthy people don't like you for who you are. I don't have experience with them, so I wouldn't know. But I'm just telling you, the truth is that majority of them do. In fact, they invented marriage, and marriage in those days when it was instituted by the elites were for business arrangements. Were for my kingdom is lacking this. You have a young girl that is willing to marry, not even willing, that's available to marry. Let's do this so that we can form an alliance. Like, marriages are businesses, especially for the really, really wealthy. So obviously, if you are marrying somebody like that and let's say you're not marrying for love, you're marrying for money, you have to understand that it's a transaction. So there's something that you are offering up. Me, I'm not going to lie, I like to think of everything kind of is a transaction in life. Everything sort of orbits around give and take. Like, a lot of people are not in relationships are highly transactional. Somebody is in this relationship because they're getting something out of it, and you are in that relationship because you're getting something out of that person as well. But for people that are really wealthy, everything is really strategic to them. So I want you to think and think again, because I'm getting so many stories and I'm hearing so many stories of people going into marriages, marrying wealthy men, and it is not what they turn out. Like, it's not what they expected it to be. I just want people to be a lot more strategic, because I don't like to see women lose. I want women to also be becoming more strategic in partnerships, especially long-term partnerships with men, especially like marriages and stuff like that. You see, nowadays people are getting into marriages and they're getting into relationships. They are not getting married. They are having babies for the all of that. I don't get. So a lot of women go into marriages with men that are really wealthy, and then 2-3, in fact sometimes that's too long, but let's say use an example of 2-3 years down the line, they are surprised that the man is doing this, he's not even talking to me, some of these women, they are in wealthy marriages, they cannot pay for anything by themselves. They cannot even ask their husbands for money because the quota for that month, like, see, it's really, really crazy. So now, this is not a video to say that, it's time for you to start dating poor men. No, this is not a video for that. But I remember one time I was discussing with my friends, about like potential partners, and they were talking about things that were ideal for them when they are looking at a man. Like, if you are looking at a man that you want to marry, what you should have. And it was that conversation that made me know that, I'm actually with the right friends. My friends were like, no, a man that has sense, like somebody that has sense, that's ambitious, that has drive, that wants to get things, that wants to work. Because contrary to what people may believe, and contrary to what is actually popular, there are men that are actually not ambitious. There are men that do not have drive, that would literally just sit down at home and shout that they are head of homes all day and do nothing. So my friends were like, they want men that have drives, that have drive, that can be ambitious, that can tell people this, that can command respect, that can demand respect. Because the truth is that a lot of ladies are attracted to power. And then I raised this question. I was like, are you not going to talk about like money? I was like, are you not interested in somebody that has a lot of money? And they're like, no, not at all. obviously the person should have, and that actually shocked me because my friends, me, Gonsev, all of us were materialistic. Like we like money, we like to buy things, like we like to spend money. So it kind of it shocked me. It took me aback. Like really, they're like, no, not money at all. Because what they're talking about is the man's intellect. They're talking about his kindness, how he can be friends with them, how he can be friends with their friends, how he can be compatible with them, how he can be a father in the future if they want kids. One of my friend's opinion was that she feels like a man can be taught how to make money, or money can always come later, especially if there is drive, if there's ambition, if there's opportunity. But a man that does not have sense is going to ruin you, because a lot of men now even have they're opportuned to have money, to maybe come from a wealthy home, but they don't know what to do with that money. If you think about it, some of them lose that money and then they just water it down. And yeah, I'm sure as I'm talking like this, you know a lot of rich men that are dumb with their money. So I was really taken aback by that, but I was happy that, oh, I'm with my right friends, and I learned something that day too. Because to be very honest, for a long time I've thought that, oh, money is really, it's not like money is not important. Money is really important, but sometimes when you are looking at a man to like be in a long-term relationship with, thinking about, oh, he doesn't drive a G-Wagon, oh my god, he doesn't have properties in Ikoyi, you are, that's not what you should be looking at. If you're looking at, that's why a lot of girls like go into relationship with the wrong people. Is he a kind person? And not just to you, to every other person. Is he respectful? Does he respect women? Does he respect people around? Does he like his family? Does he like your family? Those are things that I feel like are more important. Is he all about you? Yes, obviously. Does he help out? Is he an acts of service man? Because we like acts of service men. Is an acts of service man? So stuff like that. Yeah, not that, oh, does he have money? Because I'm saying this again for the purpose of this video. Marrying rich is not the right way. No. If you are from somebody that you think that that's what's going to solve all your problems, like if you just marry a rich man today, you are good. You're not good, though. But you are not good at all. I think the whole essence of this video is to tell girls, women, people in general to look at substance of human beings rather than how much money that they have, because that can be very misleading. It can be very misleading to think that a wealthy man is a good man. A wealthy man is not a good man. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not saying a wealthy man is a bad man, but a wealthy man does not equal good man. Like, because Dangote has a lot of money does not mean he's the best person that somebody could marry. I don't know if I'm making sense. That's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, again, tell me in the comments if you agree with what I think or if you disagree. I'm happy to banter with you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.